Hi guys, Epic Tin Can Games here. In this video you'll learn how to get Ubuntu 15.04 on Mac OS X. To start you'll need to download Ubuntu. The version I'm going to get is the 64-bit version. You should try to download this too. If it does not work you should get the 32-bit version, which is the first one listed there. It is the x86 version. After you have started downloading the Ubuntu image, you'll need to open up diskutility by doing a spotlight search. It will take a minute to load. After it loads, you'll need to go to your flash drive that I recommend being at least 8 gigabytes, but it can be less, probably around 4, and you'll need to format it. The format I am making here is MS-DOS FAT and is named Ubuntu. And then you need to erase it doing the steps I've shown on the screen. After the Ubuntu image is done downloading, you'll need to create a bootable USB stick so you can start the installation on your computer. There are instructions listed on this webpage, except I've simplified them by making this file here. This file will be in the description for you to look at. The link to the website where I got the instructions from to make this is on the top of that file. If you ever have any errors or you want to learn more about how to make this stick, go to the webpage. Next you need to open up Terminal by doing a spotlight search. Then copy and paste the commands into the terminal window. If your flash drive is still on your computer, eject it using the diskutil app as shown, and then take it out of your computer. Next, run diskutil list. This lists all devices hooked up to the computer so you can determine which is your flash drive. Make sure you have your flash drives ejected from the computer before you do this. Now, insert your flash drive into the computer and run diskutil list again to determine your flash drive. Notice the difference between the two outputs. The disk that is different between the two is your flash drive. Remember the number that as after /dev/disk. In my case, it's 1. Now we need to unmount your flash drive from the computer using this command here. Remember to replace N with your disk number. Now we actually have to make the flash drive bootable and not just a blank disk. Copy and paste this following command into your terminal window. Remember to replace diskN with disk1 or whatever your number is. If this command returns an error, try replacing the lowercase m with the capital M and then see if that works. You will also need to enter in your password for this command to work. After you've entered in your password, it will start to create the disk. After the disk is done being created, a message like this should pop up. Click Ignore. Then you can close out of the terminal window. And then we now need to restart your computer. Hold down the Option key. Make sure your flash drive is still inserted into your computer. Holding down the Option key will enable you to boot from your flash drive. If you have a firmware password, a lock icon like this will pop up, and enter in your password to proceed. Our flash drive should be shown as EFI boot, and that's what we want to boot from. So hit enter when it's selected. Now this screen should show up after it's started booting. You want to have the option Try Ubuntu without installing selected. Ubuntu will then boot into its live desktop environment, where you can then install Ubuntu on your computer. On the launcher, you can click on install Ubuntu 15.04. Now, an install window will come up. Select your language and click Continue. Click Install this third-party software, and if your computer is connected to the internet, I would recommend selecting the option Download Updates while installing. Make sure you have the option selected Install Ubuntu along Mac OS X. The following screen should show up. By using the slider bar, you can determine how much space you want your Ubuntu system to have and how much space you want to have remaining on your Mac OS X system. And after you're done dragging the slider bar, click Install Now. A prompt will come up and you should click Continue if you want to proceed. Another message will come up asking you if you want to write changes to your hard disk. After you've reviewed everything that's shown, click Continue. Next, you need to select your time zone. After you've selected it, click Continue. Next, you need to select your keyboard layout. Then click Continue. And then you need to enter in your account information. And notice my awesome password. And then click Continue. Now it's going to be installing the system. And it'll take a while to install, so I fast forward this part. Then he'll have a prompt for you to restart your computer, and then accept that. And then you need to remove your flash drive, and then click Enter. This will restart your computer. Also, whenever you want to boot into your new Linux installation, all you have to do is hold down the Option key when your computer is turning on, and then select the option Windows. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.